אנחנו נחכה כמה דקות ונתחיל. גם אני אומר בעברית. We're going to wait a few minutes and begin. לא.
Hello.
Friend, you're on the line.
I'm on. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to begin in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Got it. Okay,
אוקיי, דבר משהו.
לא, 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 לא.
תגיד כמה מילים.
כמה מילים, כמה מילים, כמה מילים.
עוד מעט נתחיל. We will begin soon.
Okay, we will begin in 1 minute.
Let me just check
okay.
that it's also on the regular page. כן, פה. יופי. אתה רוצה להתחיל?
כן.
אני בדרך כלל מקליטה את זה גם. נכון.
יאללה, מתחילים.
כן.
תלחתי. Hello, everybody. From beginning of January this year, we actually build like never before, and fixing like never before, and tuning like never before, a new organs, new system, a new body, a new penthouse for the soul. We sold the tent and we built the penthouse. But not just a penthouse that the soul will feel lonely. Finally, a center of communication. Because in the last 2 weeks, we be able finally to fix the connection between the head and the body, to fix the turn wire that was disturbing. And actually we made an amazing address to all the lost thought because it's tuning to the door of the thought. It means all the rhythm and the movement in the energy inside the physical body are much more free. Are much more free and amazing. This is really give a new way, because like there is no outside reality and we create mirrors to see ourselves, and actually we try to see the mirrors around us, the people, the fears, the energies, the view, everything through the eyes of the soul. That's the purpose. This is why there is no outside reality, and if 100 people will see the same picture, 100 people will see different things, because we see through the eyes of the soul. So finally, we tune the right binocular to our soul. No more confusion between the head and the body. It will finish the 26,000 years of struggle, of war, actually war, between the head and the body, between the head and the intelligent emotion, between the head, and instead the head will allowing the fixing, the head is disturbing the fixing. That was for 26,000 years. So from now, finally we'll use the head in the right way, no disturb the fixing, allowing the intelligent emotion, fixing the reality that we create, and really not trying to understand, not try to analyze, not try to compare it, and we will not fear to fix, because we will not bring the memory, we will not memorize the memory of the trauma. It's happening now, and I'm not joking, it's so powerful. Even yesterday, the way that we merge the soul and I heal and all the codes, it's different. It means the minute we fix the head, the merging and the code is different. In Hebrew, code come from the word holy. It's holy shin. It's very powerful. It's a language of the spirit. So we are in such amazing time, and in just the beginning we had to fix the head first to connect it to the body, that finally will be able to think, to begin to think like our spirit, to observe what we create, to know that it begins in us, to know that there is no outside realities, to know that if I create now something, it means I have a chance to fix it. All this in a blink of a second, built in. To know that I cannot analyze and I don't want to analyze, to know that I need to come back to the place that it begins. That's the purpose of all the lifetimes, of all the choosing, the soul, the body, everything. It's to fix. And the minute we cooperate the soul and we not disturb, the soul get more light and our body and our system less dense and more young and more function. And now the fountain of youth is dancing. Yes, even through the vaccine. It amazed me that even through the vaccine, with the combination with my work, 10 other systems to each person that got the vaccine. And in Israel, a lot of people got the vaccine. More than 60% from the population got already the second vaccine. And it's amazing what happening to the immune system, how it increase all the organs. Actually, it's a logic, but I didn't think it before. And it's really, that's the best signature that we can sign with ourselves for life. Because the only contact that we have is with ourselves. We not affect others, we not affected others. Nothing. Everything is between us, and all what we need is to learn how to allow in and to learn how to fix inside, but without understanding. We cannot disturb with, that's the beginning, these 2 weeks. It's the beginning of to stop disturb with our head. Because our head was the catch-22, was the biggest trap that we didn't fix for so long. Of course, it was our need. And also this coming week, in the end of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's a very powerful full moon that also fix the door of the thought, the forehead and the eyes, and it fixed the victim. The victim, in Hebrew, victim come from the word fight and war with the close person. We all feel victim of families, victim of family, governments, victim of we are victim of our contact with ourselves. And this coming Friday, I'm going to tune all of you and to fix the last Mohican of we as a victim. It's very, very powerful time that every few minutes there is a new knowledge, because the speed of the light becomes the speed of the material. This is one of the reasons of the 40 that the head merge. We'll be able to fix the torn wire of the head. Actually, it's so powerful. It changed everything in the head. Changed the way of thinking, changed the blood pressure, changed the way I enjoy the thought, changed the worried, changed the ability to be now and to be in present and to be in the moment. And it's just the beginning, and it's very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. So actually now it's already the fruit to enjoy the new world. For 1 year it was not the fruit, it was like trying to build, trying to save, because from the beginning of this January, that was last 2 months, the world split to two. And it's totally split to two, so it's unbelievable. And we talk, each one now talk from his, I call it, איך אומרים התגלמות? לא משנה. לא, לא, לא. Each one talks from his spirit. Each one talks from his needs, from his real needs. So don't argue with the people that doesn't want to choose life. Don't try to convince anyone. Just really, it's easier now, much easier to fix. How we fix? By understanding what we fix? No. By analyzing what we fix? No. By comparing to other things? No. We fix if we really create a mirror, and then we remember ourselves. We take the thought from the balcony to the living room, to inside ourselves, and we don't want to understand what it means, and we don't want to understand what we fix, and we don't want to get rid of the problem, and we really breathe in, and then we fix, and now it's really boom, fixing right away. Unbelievable.
מיכל, התגלמות זה embodiment, כאילו נהיה...
Embodiments, okay. So each one talks from his איך אומרים?
embodiment, התגלמות...
Embodiments, okay.
שמשהו כאילו
Okay,
מתגלם
okay.
בחומר.
So that's very powerful time, and probably next Friday we will give a signature, we will give a stamp to this big fixing of the door of the thought with a third eye, and it's unbelievable, and it's very strong, and it's really changed the patterns of the thinking, the patterns of the tone in when we speak. We have a tone, and the tone usually it's complaining tone, and that's going to change. We're going to change the complaint tone under the words, because we're going finally to feel that we cannot complain to anyone, because no one is responsible of our contact with ourselves, and also because we see the hope, we see the line, we start to feel the line and the hope of, wow, we don't have to complain, we can change it inside of us. We feel the beginning of the happiness, we feel the beginning of wow, we can see it differently. Wow, we cooperate our spirit. That's biggie. Biggie. And it comes with really to fix the biggest feeling that we have all the 26,000 years. Victim. Big victim. So this is really amazing celebration time, and it's not easy yet, like dancing all the time, but it's really beginning in the last few days to feel the joy of thinking. Till now, thinking was like, we will say, hey, what you have what's happening with you? And the person will say, oh, I'm just thinking. Kind of like complaining, worried, disappointed, feeling midget. Thinking is going to be very big orgasm for the physical, spiritual system. Why? Because we fixed the door. Finally, the thought has an address, has an arrow, has an arrow to tune themselves to the door of the thought. and it will change the heaviness in our physical body. So it's really very, very, very important time. And maybe through the questions I will really come down more.
No question.
And it's a time that we have kind of not really to forget where we've been 2 years ago, but it cannot be the main actor anymore, because nothing is the same. No, the way the thought is working in our body, no, the way the spirit is sitting in my physical, no, the speed of light, no, the needs, the big needs of who I am, no, the contact with myself. Everything is different. Not the work that I do, not the connection with myself near others. This is why for 1 year we broke the togetherness, we broke it totally. We isolated ourselves from everything what we can to realize that all the need is between me and me. And now we can start to go out and see what I built for 1 year. But we cannot live in memories what was and miss it and want to be there, because that's what blocking the new. Because everything is different. The way we treat money, the way we treat the spirit, the way the way we think, the way we be able to fix, the way we be able to realize the universe laws and enjoy them, the way we can get younger and fountain of youth. It's not anymore a commercial. It's happening on earth every minute. And even yesterday, a new merging, a new way to vibrate, a new way to heal, a new code for the soul to, it's like new frequency, totally new frequency. So don't, every time you have a tendency to lean on the past, to want, to miss what was, yeah, before we could go, we could fly, we could do, we're going to do all the physical things, but it's going to be very, very different source from ourselves, different place. We're going to see the same flight was seen different, with the same restaurant we see different. We have to see everything from a different angle, different source inside of ourselves. This is why we create viruses, kind of like outside threaten, to build the in, to build the new in, and finally, in these 2 weeks and just the beginning, we fix the head finally. I say it like we took the head like a puzzle, and finally we put it in the right way on the physical body. That says everything. So yes, it's amazing time, and each one has to pass. It's like we don't have more big anxieties. That's amazing. Even there is no flu this year, like the regular flu that was everywhere. There is no even one flu, because all the sicknesses are changing, all the needs are changing, everything. It's amazing. יש שאלה?
question.
Okay.
2 questions from Hali. Let's start. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you have been saying that something has split. At the same time, you talk about seeing whole. So she's asking what has split or separated, and can you talk more about what whole means?
We, as a subconscious collective, we create, of course it begins in us, because inside of us there is the old, and thank the part in me that also inside of us there is the new. But in the beginning of this January, after 1 year isolated, 21 January, the subconscious collective, the dancing of the soul, of all the souls, start to split to 2 groups. And that's happening very, very, very powerful since then, and it's every day getting stronger. People that trying, in Hebrew try come from the word miracle, to choose life and to tune themselves to their new contract. Pay attention to what I'm saying, it's very important. To themselves, to their contract, to their new contract. It's not with others, it's with themselves. So those people that trying to change their own contract with themselves are one side, and there is a big side of a lot of people that it doesn't even know what I'm talking about and just want to go back to be normal, and because they just talking from themselves and not have the chance to be a main soul, to choose life and to tune to the new. And the new, it's unbelievable. I'm a healer, I heal a few hundred people a day, and I'm telling you, if I had the time, I will write a new anatomy, physical body, or different way how everything works now. Even the sickness is different. So that's this big split. So people that trying to allowing to change themselves with their own contract are start to feel amazing and whole, and people that I work to fix, and in Israel I did it a lot, to fix their the torn wire of the head, to fix the head, to put finally the head and the body that for the physical body finally will be an address, a door for all the thought to come in and out, to change the patterns of the thinking, change the patterns of the complaining, change the patterns of the awareness, change the patterns of existence. So those people feeling whole. And I'm sure all these people in this side that choose life, sooner or later will feel this feeling that I'm feeling this week, and I share it, and I hear from a lot of people how they feel, because it really changed the patterns. Because finally the head came back home. That will be the and it's easy to fix, it's easy to put awareness, it's easy to be stupid and not to analyze, it's easy to remember that there is no outside reality and all what I create begins in me, and it's just my own movie that I create again. That's it. Much more easy, much more easy. And it's a process, yes, but at least we begin it. That's what gives us a hope and big gasoline to enjoy life, to enjoy thinking, to feel that I can think and not worried. I can think and be in the moment. I can think and I feel the thinking in my physical body, not in the door of a thought, what we call worried. That worried worried. It's not just non-love. It's creating wrinkles. That's the only reason worried exists. Yes.
Okay, Holly has another question. Okay, she's asking what is the nuance?
And I'm telling everybody, if you have any question, not just Holly, that's the time to be in Hebrew. Question is to bring up things from the dungeon. That's the time finally to bring things from the dungeon. And wow, there is a door. There is a door in the penthouse that the thought can. Wow, that through the questions, I get enlightenment, enlightened or whatever. Okay.
Okay. Okay, she's asking what is the new understanding of time, and she's saying if we can get younger and the past does not, and the past is not useful, it seems like the purpose of time has changed.
Yeah, we have 28 cents of time. 28 cents of time, because time it's really a concept that does not exist, but we have 28 cents of time, and that's going to change. We're going to not to be so much in the worried planning, not to be so much in the past. We're going more and more and more to be in now. Like all the 28 cents of time will be with us in the same time, something like that. And we're going to be in now. Yes, it's very, very powerful, very, very powerful. I don't have the words even to describe how it's biggie. I don't have the words, even in Hebrew, not just in English. That it's not my mother language. Even in Hebrew, I don't have, and I'm champion in Hebrew. I don't have the words for this big, big, big magical that begins in the last 2 weeks that we create. We create.
I have two questions from Allison.
I have a question about,
Okay.
Okay, friend. Friend ask.
okay, I tend to analyze everything from early morning to late at night. And you said it has to do with change in thinking. How do you stop the analysis of everything?
You not stop everything. You practice your own rhythm. What I mean? Every time you have a tendency to analyze, to plan the future, to worried about the future. Worried, it means the thought stuck in the door and paralyze all the body. That's worried. So, because all the thought are in like dominoes in the physical and spiritual bodies that we have, that we made of. So, don't say, okay, from tomorrow I will not think, because it's bullshit. But every time you have a tendency to worry, to plan, to analyze, to whatever, take the thought from outside, kind of like from the balcony, and bring it to the living room. It means to inside yourself, to your core. That's it. And then let's say you did it, and after 1 hour, you have a tendency again. It comes again, the thought or the worried or whatever. Do it again. And then you will practice with your own rhythm, with your own order, how to deal with all this worried and everything, how to change them to gasoline because now you have the chance finally to do it. Before we didn't have the chance to do it, even with the amazing awareness, it will fix just a little bit because the head was not sitting, let's say, in the right way on the physical body. So it will be, so it was a big mess between the thought and not be able to reach the door of the thought. So we stuck. This is why we felt heaviness, and this is why we create a lot of blocks and a lot of these things now beginning to change. And it's like the COVID that I was talking 20 years ago, and I said in 2020 it will come and change this and this and this. This is now what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this, and next few months everybody will understand that. But also when you have a tendency to want to be what was in the past, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before 2 years, before the COVID or whatever. That's also balcony. Take this tendency and come back to your core and breathe. That's it. And then you will fix in your own order, in your own rhythm, your trap, your catch-22, your things that really not allowing you to choose life.
Okay.
Hear my answer few times.
Yeah.
But don't analyze my answer.
Okay, next.
Yeah, no, I just want to say something wise. It was a joke, but it was not.
Yes.
We hear something. Let's say I said something to friend. And the tendency is to think about it, yes? And to say, wow, Michael told me and whatever. No. How to change it from the balcony? If you will say Michael said that, it's still in the balcony. If you will merge the place in you that create this answer, it will be the living room. You understand what I said?
Yeah.
Good.
In other words, I do it in the living room, not in the balcony.
Yeah, you should feel that it begin. Even what I said to you, it begins in you and you create it.
Yeah.
That's what we need to feel now to the new world. This is now why I'm working 20 hours a day, because each soul asking herself the basic foundation question: can I go forward through this physical body or system? And what she checked the way we think. That's the only thing that counts. The way we think. Okay, next question.
Okay, so Alison has 2 questions.
אבל הלי היה לה עוד שאלה? לא.
No, we asked already. Maybe she'll have another one, but we asked already. 2. So Alison is asking, what does day mean and what does night mean for the new? And can you relate to this? Can you relate this to the process that is changing?
Yeah, the day it's a time of fixing. The night it's preparation or preparation for the ability to fix. This is why in the night the spirit is not in the physical body. In the day she's staying in the digestive system. And digestive in Hebrew, it's all the 70 dimensions that we made. We made of all the 70 abilities. And in the night, she's moving outside from the digestive system to the liver. And then she's coming out from the body to the highest dimension she can in us. More she's going out, more with diet night. More she's going out higher, more we rejuvenate. This is why in the night there are no colors, because colors are vibration that we translate to color, it's vibration and we see it as a color, and it's just in the coming from the wounded sun, from the dawn, and that's the day and night. It means in the night the spirit sit in the liver, and the blood is the film, and the liver is the VCR, and the blood flow inside the VCR, and then the spirit editing what we'll be able to fix tomorrow. This is why I say that every time we create something, it means we have a chance to fix it, because the spirit never tests us, never punish us. she's just bringing things just if we have a chance to fix it. I always say that she always bring the bathing suit just when she sees the ocean and that we allowing to swim and enjoy. And then we need to cooperate. So we have the day, it's the schedule of the spirit that she prepared for us, and we need, and you can be with yourself and you can walk in Fifth Avenue, it's the same. It's not connected to others, it's what you need to see. You can be with yourself and fix, and you can be near others and fix, and it's the same. Yes.
Okay, so Alison has another question. Can you speak more about our contract?
Yeah. We made from a light and a vessel, from a soul and a body, and for 26,000 years the soul was above the body. She couldn't flow, and because the soul cannot go forward and get purified just in the physical body, we didn't go forward for 26,000 years. We had a contract with a midget. We all felt the potential, but we never fixed. So that's create a big depression, a big midget feeling, a big shame, a big all the really victim energy. And finally, and I'm the doorman of this, we can merge the soul, we can fix we can put together the soul and the body, the light and the vessel. And what was the question?
For the contract.
Oh, okay. So the contract, it's actually the relationship, the one and the only relationship that we have. It's between my awareness, between my soul and my body. And the awareness is the bridge between my soul and my body. Of course, I need to fix some wound, but after, it's just the awareness, the way I think. That's the bridge between my soul and my body. So that's the contract with ourselves. Of course, we can change this contract. It doesn't mean you're born. Actually, this contract, it begins in our conceiving, not in our birth, in our conceiving. The conceiving is already the contract, because when we are in the womb, it's already the fixing continue, and there is no future for this contract. We can change it. Like now, you can hear me. There is no tomorrow. You can hear me, and what I said talks to you. So tomorrow you will not have the same day like you did, like you didn't hear me or whatever. So there is no future, but we can change our contract with ourselves and really choose life, more life passing through us. There is no my life. The soul never die. And everything needs to pass through us and tune us that we will not drive in the sidewalk. And that's very, very, very important. That's in 2 words, our contract. I can lecture about it 5 days. What it means, contract with yourself. So yes, like people poor or poor emotionally, or not ready to meet their soulmates or whatever, because still in this contract, there is memory of the trauma, memory of the fear, memory of the old. So those people are want, because usually they want what missing in them, but they want, but they're not allowing it. This is why my job is also always to fix, to bring you to the place that you will allowing what you want. Because you always want what missing in you. And you always want what missing in you because you have a potential to allow to create it. That's big wisdom, what I'm saying now. So when we want things, it means we have a potential to allowing them, to create them.
Before I missed a question by Frida, she wrote in a different place. I think you were talking about the split split between people. So she said she's asking.
Not between people, between
souls.
Between souls. The simple calculation of the soul. Can I go forward? Soul has one purpose: to get purified and to go forward. No one can take it from the soul to this need. No one. This need is built in the soul to go forward. So always the soul has very simple question, especially in the Nuna. Can I really go forward through this kind of thinking, this sleepy beauty, this physical body, these people that holding in the past and become right, these people that blame themselves or blame the government or whatever, and so sleepy that they don't see that for years and years and years they create the same things, and they don't understand still that it's them. You know what I mean? It's like they always repeating the same shit, and still they don't understand it's them. It begins in them. It's like in the third time when people tells you that you are a horse, go buy shoes for the horse.
Okay, so she asked, what will make the part that is not awaking? What will cause them and what will make them awake? Will it be diseases? Will it be death? Or maybe they will not awake.
Wait, I'm looking in my tea. I have a crystal balls in my tea. I will tell you what's happening in the universe next few years, even there is no future. Oh, my tea doesn't tell me anything. Each one has a contract with himself, and each one has a soul inside or outside. Thank God inside of you that you have inside. So what will happen to them? Nothing. The word happen doesn't exist in the spirit world. Because happen, it means it begins outside. No. Each one, if the contract will be less and less and less and less, so the physical body will be less and less and less and less, and each one in his own rhythm. I just know one thing, and this is really very serious. Even a soul that choose now to live, 80% she choose less cancer, 80% less she choose less cancer and more viruses or whatever.
Question?
And I still tells all the even people in America doesn't even get the call or the need that they need the vaccine or the line or whatever. If you have a chance, get the 2 vaccine, not just to be in the safe side. Of course, with combination with my work, and get younger. That's amazing. Who could believe that we will say it? That's my recommendation. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Hali is asking, going back to the metaphor of Adam and Eve and the 2 trees. Okay, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. So Take that in mind. Now she's asking, is this new time a process of returning to the tree of life, putting thinking and the head now in a different relationship to spirit?
I don't know about Adam and Eve, but I know about what's happening now, that's for sure. Yes, and for me, knowledge and life are going together, they're not two things. I see it now, and I will tell you, and I see it every minute. People send me articles and that whatever, and they said, "Wow, Michael, look, in the science they said exactly what you said before a few months. That's happening so much, like more than 100 times this year. Why? Because I see that the sign and the spirit finally go, איך אומרים מקביל?
Parallel. They go together side by side.
Side by side.
Yeah, side.
Yeah, like they kind of like going together in a different frequencies. It's amazing to understand that. It's amazing. And it's actually very, very, very important. And now knowledge come with, because we fix the head, so the knowledge is not just for some outsider. The knowledge, it's inside of us, and finally when the in meet the out, we call it enlightenment, and that's what's happening. So yes, now the life is everything, and the life connected to knowledge.
Okay, question. Yeah?
Yeah, without apples and snacks and איך אומרים נחשים?
Snakes. Okay, Lisa Sokolov is asking, I hope I can read it correctly because it's a little bit complicated. Okay, so what I am hearing you say is, now she's writing what she understands, and let's see what you say. That we start to recognize our limited lens that created our struggle, and as we recognize them, we bring them inwards to dissolve our misunderstanding as we move towards our youthful wholeness. This is what she said. As I recognize limiting root beliefs, limiting root beliefs is the recognition
It's too much.
enough
It's too
to
much.
dissolve
I
the
didn't
old-
understand anything.
Yeah, I also didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand. anything.
Lisa, I
It's
didn't
complicated
understand,
for us.
and probably you are new a little bit for me. This is why I was asking you to hear before some because you bring things that I don't know even what you talk. I could understand what you're saying, but I can tell you one thing. You create a question mark if to be here or not, and you have a chance now to help your spirit to choose to be here. Not by analyzing exactly and describing or whatever, by really choose life. But to choose life, we need, why we reach a point that we become a question mark of the soul, because our drawers not fixing. Like in the kitchen, the drawer here cannot be the drawer up. Priorities, we call it. To change the priority, first you have to realize that you are a spirit that's trying to go forward in your physical body. So all your purpose and my purpose and everybody's purpose is to learn to think like our spirit. And now finally, we don't need, it's not just words, we can do it physically because we fix the main wounds. So this is amazing time. This is a beautiful time that we create. And whatever I tell you, feel that you create. It's like you create to choose life, you create, even you create to hear about me, that I'm the only doorman that put the soul and the body together. So that's what I understand from all your question. If you can ask more, but be more specific and less short. I can understand that you're a friend of Allison, but even Allison not sending me a Bible of question, like a big Bible, and then the minute I read the third line, I forget the beginning.
Yes, and also for me, it's also hard to understand and ask the question. So if you have a question, just ask a short question, not a whole understanding. Just go to the point.
Less mind, never mind. The mind was the catch-22 of the 26,000 years.
Okay, so first Amy writes gorgeous about your talkings now, and she has a question.
Amy,
Yes,
I'm just waiting that
we could see.
I will create, the airport will open, because the airport in Israel still no in, no out.
But it might be later on in March, though.
And it means yeah, and the minute they will open, I will come. But you and Harley have to find for me a place to do a COVID exam,
Test. We need to do a COVID
because
test.
even we had
New York City.
a green passport, we still to come to the flight and to go back to Israel, we need in New York to find a place to do a test of the COVID and to get the answer in one day. Okay.
Yeah, she says yes. Yeah, can't wait to see you both. We too. we miss you a lot. Okay, so
There is no such a thing, Monsieur.
yeah, we miss ourselves.
Even in
I
English.
miss myself near Amy.
No.
No? How I feel near Amy.
Let me put
I
some
miss
cream.
how I feel.
Let me put some cream on the
Okay.
cake. We don't really miss others. Like
Yeah.
we never love others. We never hate others. I know it's hard to understand it to the mind. But we miss, in Hebrew we miss, it means it's less. We miss, in English, we miss what we felt. We miss what we felt near you.
Yes.
That's to miss each other. We not really miss others. There is no such a thing.
Yes. Okay, so her question is, and I already checked two words I didn't understand, I checked them. So, she says, I feel like for over a year, I've been on the brink of things. הייתי על סף, of things easing and becoming beautiful, שדברים הולכים להיות קלים. And then things,
Blow up.
this word I didn't check. Things contracting again, okay, and being heavy and hard. So she's asking any advice for how to finally cross the threshold, את המפתן, כאילו שלה.
Yeah. We're all in the same picture, Amy. We all now will feel more, especially after the work I did on you the last 2 weeks. We will all feel much easier our potential that used to be our main depression. But finally, we'll be able to allowing the potential to come in. It means the potential will come in and the need will go up to the potential. Yes, we're afraid of success, we're afraid of lightness, we're afraid of fountain of youth, we're afraid from meeting our soulmates, we're afraid to be emotional ready to be free. We're afraid. But these fears are not anymore the anxieties, the big fear that used to paralyze us for 26,000 years. these fears are now become midget. Just tell us where we're missing. If I was you, I would say, okay, at least now the contact with myself showed me my potential, and also the contact with myself showed me that in my need I'm still a little bit afraid of to allowing it. It's okay, that's what you need to say to yourself. It's okay that I'm still afraid to allow it. It's okay. Every time you have the need to want it so much, to pray. To pray is the worst. In Hebrew, it's the word to pray, it's come from the word tafel. It means like when you eat something wrong and it's really disgusting. That's the word praying. And it's not coincidence. To pray, that's the worst. Every time you want to really want it so much, Frank, close the radio.
Can't do it.
Okay.
אני אשתיק.
Frank, close the radio.
היא לא יודעת, זה טלפון, היא לא מצליחה.
Okay. You still with us? Hello?
סגר לה את הטלפון.
You still with us? Friend? Friend, you still with us?
אוקיי,
לא, אני רוצה שהיא תהיה.
אז let me call her. Let me call her.
אולי זה משהו שלי?
No, hey, friend, maybe she just went to the other room. She's still here.
אוקיי, תשאיר את זה.
Okay.
טוב, אוקיי, איפה הייתי?
Talking about heaviness. אז שענית לאימי.
Oh, okay. So you just need, Amy.
Hello?
Okay, be with us. Shh.
I'm on.
Yeah, good. Okay, so Amy, all what you need is to accept really inside of you that your contract is really closer to reach your potential, but you still, you have a need of to fear from it. Accept it. Every time you have a tendency to want it so much, accept it that you create to want it just to make another step inside of you to inside yourself. That's very, very biggie what I'm telling you now. It's like instead wanting that to come out from outside and they will allow it and they will see you how much you special or how much your company is special or whatever. Take the tendency of wanting there, see my hand, and make a big step inside of you to deeper place inside of you. So just accept that it's your need, and then you will learn to allow it. And now it's easier, much easier, 80% more easier after the work I did on your head and on your third eye and on your door of the thought in the last 2 weeks.
Okay. Amy also said that she and Hallie will check the thing about the vaccine.
Thank you.
She will work on it. So far, I don't see any more questions. I'll
Okay.
check if somebody wrote somewhere else, maybe.
Okay, so first of all, like I said, the next Wednesday, next week, in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's a big fixing for us to fix the door of the thought, to fix the criticism, to fix the blindness, to fix the eyes, to fix the victim inside of us, to fix the tendency of going down and create it to a glory movement, to fix the depression, and another big list. So of course I will tune all of you in Friday. I hope to do it from the Red Sea, if they will open some hotel there. And you all invited to ask for this amazing work. And I do it with my third eye to tune the head by fixing the torn wire between the head and the physical body. That's really very, very something basic foundation for to allowing Nguyen to choose life and to allowing fountain of youth and to enjoy the thought. Finally, after 26,000 years, we can enjoy the thought that passing through us. Because there is no bad thought or good thought, there is no negative or positive thought, there is not even my thought and your thought. There is the way that this energy that we call thought passing through us, and we need to be the teacher of, we need to free them, we need to free this concept. It's very, very powerful. So this is it. And remember, it's easier now to change the tone of the complaint, of the waiting for outside miracles. It's about time to allow it from in. And to allow it from in, you have to use the wise ingredients, the wise and the accurate ingredients that you create every day from one reason, to meet yourself. Everything what you create in the daytime, Elson, you ask about the day. Everything what you create in the daytime, a view, a person, a fear, a class, whatever, family, whatever you created from one reason, to go back to yourself and to meet yourself. That's it. And our souls are selfish. They don't create to take other souls forward. There is no such a thing, even not 1% from 10,000. There is no one soul that care about other souls. And I know what was our need before, that we think we pray, that we think we care, that we think we love, that we think we suffer from others. No, there is no such a thing. And we will see how in this new world that we begin now, how it's old-fashioned thinking to think like that. And how the spirit is leaving their body when a person is really still thinking, that, in a different word, doesn't remember himself. And that everything begins in him, and there is no outside reality, and everything he creates to try to fix himself. That's it. And to fix himself, it's to take it from the balcony and go back to the living room. That's it. So I hope I will see you soon physically. And if you want the specific work, it takes like between 1 or 2 hours to each, more like closer to 2 hours work to fix the head, and that's it. Enjoy the new, enjoy the celebration of the new.
Hali writes Toda in Hebrew, which is nice. Daniela Stein writes Toda. Amy said, gotcha, thank you about your answer. Alison says, yes, wonderful constancy of the new for us all, thank you. Okay, well, thanks.
Yeah, Alison, thanks by the name of others. We're looking for Prime Minister here in Israel. Alison, if you want to be responsible on others, come live in Israel, not just in Turkey. Okay, my love. Bye.
Okay, bye everyone. Bye.